Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Stance, and today I'm going to be going over something that a lot of people don't know about. There's a mechanic in this game called, I called it skill tree, but it's actually called hidden potential. Now, I don't know if a lot of people know about this because it is super hidden, and people might just skip over the fact. So I'm going to be going over everything you need to know about hidden potential and actually how to do it. So, first off, from doing challenges, some of them give these orbs. See skill orb 1 peer, skill orb 2 peer. Some will actually give you the orb you need. Not any of these, but sometimes they're actually colored with, yeah, like this one. This one gives you the orbs you need, and expert changes the color and then gives you more. And when you get those orbs, see how I have a bunch of them. I have some skill orb peers, I have skill orb regulars. When you get these skill orbs, the skill orb peers, they're kind of like the ghosts, where you can just transform. I can make blue, and what you do with those, you actually can go to your units, and I'm going to use my astdx as an example. You can go to your units, and you can do their skill tree. So I'm going to be showing how to do the skill tree. Okay, we got fast unlock, all that. Okay, so there are 3 paths you can take. There's a damage path, a range path, and a SPA path. I'm pretty sure this is there's 3 paths you can take. I don't really know how you choose which one, but I think you can go all of them. So first upgrades, you start off with more damage. I think you get 0.5% damage. For the SPA ones, you get decreased damage per second by 0.33, so a faster SPA, for example. And for range, you increase your range by 0.333. So you use your orbs and you upgrade them. And this is where it actually becomes hard. After you get all these ones, this is where it becomes hard to max out the skill tree, and I'll show you why. So you can unlock your first ability without needing a dupe unit, but to get the other 3, you do in fact need a dupe unit. So if you really want to max out your whole skill tree, you would need a total of 3 of the unit you have to actually to actually fill out the skill tree. Sorry if I'm talking weird. My back of my mouth hurts. My tongue, it's like dry. Too much cherry licking. Now we're gonna go over what the actual special abilities is. So there's 3 things you can choose from, and then only 1 hidden potential path can be chosen per unit, and that's where you get the damage path, the range path, and the speed path. Okay, first off, we have the damage path. You get 15% more damage, 5% more range, and 5% less SPA. And we're going to go over the abilities you can actually get. The first ability is called critical. 10% chance for attacks to deal 2x damage. So that can be really good for critical units. I cannot lie. That can be really, or no, that could just be good in general. Say you have your Yukioto in the stage. He'd be doing like 72,000 damage on crit against Esdeath. Next we have his marker. 10% chance to mark enemies. Marked enemies take 30% more damage for 5 seconds. That's also really good. Next is element boost. Increases damage dealt to enemies this unit's element is strong against by 10%. I think this might be the worst one out of all of them, because 10% is not really that lot, and especially if you already have an element boost, it's not really going to do that much. Next is disruption. 20% chance to penetrate through the enemy shield. So this might be good for units that have a multi-hit or quick attacking units like Dio and Goku. Now we're going to go on to the range path. The range path gives you 5% more damage, 12.5% more range, and minus 5 SPA. First thing we have is Surge. 10% chance to gain plus 10 range for 60 seconds after every 10th kill. That can be really good for units that also have like a lot of damage, who can just kill enemies and then get that huge range buff. Next is Assassin. 15% chance to deal true damage ignoring enemy typing. So if you have a debuff in a certain stage, this will allow you to not have that debuff. Ricochet. 10% chance to ricochet 40% of the attack damage to another enemy in range. So if you have a quick SPA unit, every time you attack you have a 10% chance, like every time you attack, to ricochet 40% of the damage you're dealing. So say my Yukioro is doing 18,000, it'd deal like 8k, 7k, which is good. Next is Overlord. 5% chance for attacks to hit all enemies within this unit's range for 50% of damage. Now, that can also be really good for range, like or for a quick SPA like Goku. If you have this for Goku, that could be really good, because say he's attacking every second in a challenge, that quick second where all the units are in range, or like all the units are coming up and you can't attack because this AoE circle is small when you can't max them out all the way, you could hit all the enemies for like 500. I guess that's a bad example. Actually, no, he does like 3k. It'd do like 1,500, which can be life or death against strong enemies. So that could be really good. And that also can be good to deal with shields as well. And last but not least, everybody, we have the speed path. Now, there is a trigger word warning in this next part, because one of the perks is kind of explicit. So if you guys are like scared of that, make sure to skip a little bit ahead past the speed path part. I'm still gonna go over it, so just keep it in mind. Damage 5%, range 5%, SPA minus 10%, which is good. First, we have, I'm scared to even hover over these. Additional, 10% chance to attack again in rapid succession for 100% of unit's damage. So that means the unit has a 10% chance to double hit, which is really good. Next is dodge. 15% chance to dodge enemy attacks or stunning effects. That can be really good. Shit, I need to cut the video, bro. I'm gonna have to like censor that word out. I'm gonna have to do something to cover that up. Next we have, I can't say that word, but 20% chance to earn every double income when the unit gets a kill. That's really good. Next is element resist. Increases damage. I'm sorry. Increases damage dealt to enemies with this unit's element is weak against 25%. So, yeah, this is just... Okay, so instead of doing 15% less damage, you're only doing 25% less damage. And that's pretty much it for the speed path. And that concludes our video. I want to thank all y'all beautiful ladies and gentlemen for watching. If you guys do like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, because it helps show support to the channel. And yeah, join the Discord, and I'll see you on the next one. Dojo.
Tell him to go eat shit, Johnny.
Tell him yourself.
Eat shit, asshole! Fall off your horse!